Welcome back to the Podsack Podcast. It's your boys, the Podsack crew. We're here to talk about anime and gaming news.
Welcome back, Sack Squad. It's your boys, the Podsack Podcast. Let's get into it. What are we talking about today?
We got anime reviews on Gachiakuta, which took a little break last week, and now they're back again.
Yep.
And this episode was just straight heat. I loved it.
It was.
We got Kaiju number 8 getting back into the action. And Dandadan, which slowed down this week.
Slow down
This week.
Yep.
We also going to be talking about a little bit more about, which we didn't touch on last week when we said we would. We're going to touch on it this week, is the whole Steam credit card gatekeeping controversy that's going on. And a little bit about
Nintendo.
We got some Nintendo stuff.
We got beef with Nintendo.
Yeah, we got beef with Nintendo. We also got some cool little Spider-Man teasers and stuff like that. So there's a lot to talk about today.
And just to be clear, it's us three that have beef with Nintendo.
That's true. We
Not
have another
Andre
man.
or Neil.
We have a man on the inside of the Nintendo the Nintendo con, and he hasn't been here for a little bit. But when we get him in, we're gonna grill him.
Yeah,
We're
big
gonna grill
time.
him hard.
Big time.
You better be watching.
He's gonna
Andre.
cry, and then
He's
never want to.
Andre.
He's never gonna want to do this pod again.
We're gonna be like, you're an idiot.
We're gonna
Why
lose
are
a
you
member
doing
of
the
our-
things you are.
We're gonna lose an OG member because of this.
An original. But we got some fun stuff. What do we want to start off with? You guys want to go?
Let's
straight
get into
Nintendo?
Gachiakuta.
You want to go straight in?
I want to go into
Okay,
Gachiakuta because this is probably the
Gachiakuta.
best anime right now.
It is. Dude, this episode was so fire.
It was
It did slow down compared to the last two episodes.
It did.
But like even the moments that were slow were engaging.
Yes,
That's the thing.
We finally we got some lore building
Yep.
for how powers work. Right. What else did we get?
Let me rip through this list. This is the highlights of the episode. You know, we get Rudo and Engine fixing up Rudo at
Yep.
the Ripper Dock. You know, getting some medical advice, and then they go out and they're talking about Engine gives us this little backstory on anima and how it creates the trash beasts and their weapons.
And what is anima?
Anima is the smog that comes down from the sphere. As
Like an energy?
It's
Like
like an
a
energy source.
energy source
And
from
it materializes.
it materializes into trash beasts,
Yeah.
or it can surround a person's prized possession, and it becomes a jinky or otherwise a vital instrument.
What
Yeah.
was the name of it again?
A jinky.
A jinky.
Jinky. We also get, after that, Rudo ends up chasing a cat because it steals his money.
And
He
we get-
gets introduced.
To a new character.
Zonka.
Zonka.
There's a whole misunderstanding. They get into it. Rudo ends up pulling out a plunger at one point and chasing him with poop. And we get a Scooby-Doo style chase scene.
It was pretty funny.
It was really funny.
Yeah, it
This
was
episode
really
actually,
good.
I think this is like the most I've laughed in an episode of anime
In a long while.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, like it had me actually laughing because it was funny. All of the emotion in it, the
The minute Zonka realized he pulled a plunger and there was poop
Yeah,
inside of it,
he first
it was
got hit by it and was like, "What is this?
it's
can't-
poop!
It can't be."
the biggest moment of the episode was the slow-mo plunger attack, which was absolutely the best part of the episode by far.
They utilized the slow-mo really
They
well.
did. They
Yeah.
did. It was hilarious the entire time. We were giggling and cackling the
I'm
entire
still
time.
laughing about it.
I know,
thinking
it's so
about it.
good. And then we end up with them driving off, and we get introduced to another new character, Rio.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the end of the
Yeah.
episode. But
Now, in between those things, when Rudo met Zonka, and Zonka was pissed that he took, his prized possession.
Yep.
And was coming at Rudo pretty hard. Rudo had a little bit of flashback with Recto.
Yeah.
Which I kind of like, because typically we don't get a whole lot of that. And I kind of do miss like the old flashbacks with like the dad character that died off.
Yep.
Teaching
Usually
them life lessons.
in newer animes, character dies, they're just forgotten. You never see them again.
That or we wait till like 2-3 seasons for flashbacks to happen.
True, very true.
yeah, we're getting little teases of him slowly, and hopefully we do get some more on him because obviously he had some kind
A
of
big
connection,
aspect
right?
of-
He's got the like he gave him the gloves. Why did he give him
He's
the
pretty
gloves?
much Rudo's father.
Yeah, in a sense,
Now,
right?
the thing that Regdo taught Rudo was, not everything needs to be off-rip violence.
Yeah.
You got to learn to talk things down.
Yeah.
Talk things down, and sometimes if you want to understand someone, you have to lower yourself first and apologize
And have a conversation.
and have
Oh,
a
I realize the
conversation.
fan's
Yes.
still on. I'm gonna turn that off.
Yeah, do you? Yeah, and so that's what Rudo did, and it worked. And Zonko was like, "Oh, it's all good, man. My bad. Like, you did give it back right away. I appreciated that." And Rudo was like, "Holy shit, that worked."
Yep.
He was like, "Holy shit, I can't believe I diffused my first ever situation."
And then he reignited it right away.
yeah,
And then started
But
fighting.
by how?
Because he got angry because Zanka started making fun of his end goal and being like, it's a stupid, must be a stupid end goal.
You know the reason why he got pissed off first is because of the smile.
Oh yeah, no, the smile, right? I
Right.
completely forgot.
there
The
was another
smile.
flashback with Regdo where he was like, "You gotta smile more," and the smile was like,
He was like, he turned around and it was horrifying. Just an absolutely just. He looked like he was gonna eat him.
"Yes." It looked. Zonka took it as like a
It was-
insult.
Yeah,
It was like a
Almost.
Cheshire cat smile. It's
Yeah.
like
it was one of the
This whole
craziest.
episode was dope.
It was. It
There
was
were-
really good.
There was a lot of personality in this episode.
100%. So
And you also learned that Zonka isn't really that what's the word I'm looking for?
high up there, like
Well,
he's,
not just high up there, but he's not ridiculous with things.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like Rudo apologized. He's like, "Yeah, it's all good."
Yeah, yeah.
He's reasonable. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the word I'm
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
for. Where other characters be like, "I don't give a shit. You
Yeah,
took
yeah,
my
yeah,
thing,"
yeah,
you
yeah.
know? So it's cool that there's an understanding.
Yeah, 100%. I think the characters so far that we've been introduced to, I'm interested in them. They're fun. They're
Cool.
They're cool.
It
They're
reminds
very
me.
cool.
It reminds me a lot of Bleach because when you get introduced to characters in Bleach, Bleach is like cool and drippy as shit.
Yeah.
and this has got that same kind of vibe.
Yeah,
where
they've
every
got-
character we've met so far is just cool as fuck.
Yeah, they got their own style, their own personality. They don't feel like they're cut and paste from anywhere. Like I enjoy their characters, and even just learning more about like Rudo and everything like that, and seeing his character slowly grow throughout the episode was fun.
Yes.
And yeah, overall, personally, I'm giving this one a 9 out of 10.
Yeah,
What are you giving it?
I would give it an 8.
8 out of 10?
I would say about an 8.5.
I really like
Yeah.
this episode. That's why I'm giving it a 9.
Near the end, when it ended as they were driving off, we also, while Zonko's crying about the poop,
Yep.
while Zonko's crying about the poop, Engine gave him a compliment and was saying to Rudo that he's the best
Vital
giver-
instrument user.
vital instrument. Yes, sorry, I was gonna say giver, but vital
I
instrument
got you.
user. The cleaners have.
Yeah.
And Zonko was like, "Holy shit, the Engine just gave me a compliment."
Yep.
The Engine.
He
said.
calls him the,
The
engine.
Engine.
So
Yeah.
we know he's like higher up.
Or he just has some legendary.
Yeah, he's got
feats.
some status. right?
Yes.
We do also find out that there is like obviously there's a boss to all this.
Yes.
Engine does
Have a boss, the cleaner's boss.
Yeah, the
Who
cleaner's
may
boss.
possibly know things about the sphere.
Yeah.
May
Yeah.
possibly.
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 You don't know yet.
Because Engine didn't know, and Rudo was kind of pissed off about that.
Yep.
And he was like, "What the shit? So now I gotta talk to your stupid ass boss?" And he was like, "Yep, you do.
Yep.
You do."
This
Yeah.
is for me, this is my favorite anime so far this year. Just in these 3 episodes, I haven't been consistently as happy with any other season than I have with this.
Yes. There's also a little bit of world building that we got
Oh,
in this
for
episode.
sure.
Because
Yeah.
when Rudo stepped out and they were going to eat, he thought the entire world should have just been
trash.
collected in garbage.
Mhm.
But there's actual cities. There's
Yep.
actual food. People are really living on
On the ground.
on the ground.
Yep.
They're living lives.
Yep.
So it's not as bad as what they were taught up in the sphere.
Mm-hmm.
So there was that as well.
Well, they didn't know there was
A ground
a
level.
ground.
But I
for
think
people.
the higher up spherites know about it.
Probably.
I have a feeling they do.
Yeah, they
Mhm.
definitely.
It's one of
do.
those Attack on Titan things.
Yeah,
What do you guys think about Zonka's Jinky?
it's cool. The staff.
The staff.
The staff is dope.
Yeah, the staff was cool.
Yeah, the crescent staff, like it was, especially when it transforms and it gets all those jagged edges on the end of it. It looks cool.
My
as hell.
question is, with all this like talk about vital instruments, they all have their own unique one. What happens when it gets destroyed? Do they have to find another one, or are they done? Because as we know right now, Rudo can do multiple.
Yeah.
He's not stuck to one thing. But from what we know so far, according to Engine, each person has their own vital instrument.
Yeah.
So I would like to, I'm sure we'll see this probably down the road in the future at some point where someone's vital instrument will get destroyed. And it's like, well, now what the hell happens?
Now what do we do? Are
they just useless, or do they have to find another thing? And it takes some time to build that that relationship with that instrument that they're going to be putting their power into.
They might be able to use their like powers as givers to maybe even rematerialize the weapons,
like to fix it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, exactly. So
there's so many questions.
There's so many questions.
A lot of good jinkies. There's some questionable names.
What do you mean? What do you mean by questionable?
No. Don't let him. Don't let him. He's gonna spoil everything.
It's not a spoiler. It's literally just called hands.
Are they sexual?
No.
They're just like stupidly named.
They're just stupidly named.
Oh, okay.
Well, you get like
umbrella.
You get the Octobreaker umbrella.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then you have Zonka's lovely assistive.
Yes.
Staff, so something like that.
Okay.
And then you just get like hands.
I'm assuming that's Rudo's.
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
We'll find out.
We won't dive any further.
We'll find out
why.
soon, hopefully.
There's one that's just like, it's just a nail gun. I'm like, why?
That's sick, dude. Just pulls out a nail
where's
gun?
the cool names? Where's the cool names? But yeah.
It's simplistic. I like it. I like it. Keep it simple, stupid. Keep it simple, stupid.
True. Well, we had that good episode. We have some other episodes. Which one do we want?
Kaiju number 8.
Kaiju. All right, let's get into Kaiju. We get some more stuff continuing the story from where we were.
Continuing the battle with Kaiju number 9.
Yep.
Kafka still can't get freaking transformed.
He can't get it up.
He really can't get it up.
Holy shit.
Kafka and Shinami are fighting number 9, and Kafka I just wrote this down.
If you think about it, it really is about manhood, man.
Kafka just gets shot up like 50 Cent, like just by number 9.
They were like the impact, like when the impact happened, we were all like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
100%.
Like it was jarring a little.
It was.
Yeah.
It was cool to see though, because it was a little bit more realistic with like how they're getting, because as of so far, it's just been like kind of kaiju battle. We haven't seen like a lot of humans getting like injured
hurt
during it.
Even Kikoro got shot, right? Once?
Yep.
100%. We also get like Shinamiya's backstory in this episode.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
Right? We get to see her mom or dad.
Mom's a baddie.
Badass of a mom.
Yeah.
A baddie and a badass.
Yes.
No, her mom had the dopest. I said this during the episode. Cooler axe, cooler fit. She drippy
Cooler
as
armor.
hell.
It's white.
And at that point with the flashback that we got, we learned that her mom was the strongest.
Yep.
The strongest kaiju hunt. What are they called?
I guess just
Defense Force
leaders
or hunter
or hunter, whatever they're
in
called.
the entire Defense Force.
And then she got offed by
Kaiju number 6.
Well, what I'm speculating is because the amount of times she used the weapon, the numbered weapon, right? It could have.
It takes your life.
It does take your life force. So there could be a possibility of that being a thing too.
She probably just got weakened by the time she was fighting number 6.
Or she pushed herself to that limit where it drained her life force at the end of the battle.
So it wasn't really explained if it was 6 that it was the entire cause of it, or if it was a numbered weapon.
Well, I would think that because she's fighting 6 and 6 was probably strong, that 6 played a part in her death because it pushed her to her limits, to probably the point where she did pass away.
Yeah, very true.
You know, that
very true.
Like we didn't really see how it went down.
No,
but we know it went down.
100%.
Yeah,
we might get more. You never know.
Oh, yeah.
Like I assume we'd see more. We're gonna get more Shinamiya backstory. She is one of the main characters, so of course we might see how her mom felt.
I want Reno back.
And we also saw that her mom was a very loving mom.
Oh, for sure.
She absolutely loved her kid.
Yeah.
And the dad was still, even though he kind of cared, he was still, Isao was still about the Defense Force.
Yeah.
And we saw when she passed how angry focused he was.
Yeah.
That dude was like, okay, we have a mission to do.
Yeah. We have Kafka, of course, still failing to transform all throughout this episode. He goes to attack number 9, breaks his own leg because he's a dumbass.
Well, he did it for a reason.
To protect Kikoru.
To protect her because she was in the shits a little bit. And just as Nine was gonna blast her away, he came in and busted his leg by kicking the thing.
Yep.
And it surprisingly did enough where it did distract Nine.
Yeah, we do get that really cool attack from Shinomiya where she like spins around and and chops him into bits.
Yeah,
that was really cool.
That was really cool.
It was a named attack too.
Yeah, it was. I can't remember what it was now. I wish I wrote it down, but it was very dope. We also cut back to Narumi, and he's fighting the other number 9 using his Gojo eyes and his gun lance.
Brother went to 98%.
Yep.
Sync rate with his suit, which was like the highest I think we've seen so far.
Yeah, and then he just starts popping off, and then we
he
find
also
out
had his own sort of attack name.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
Yes,
he did. We do get
a little story about his eyes.
Yeah,
and where
a story
it came
about
from.
where they came from and how his retinas are actually from Kaiju number 1, who could see the future.
We need
Well,
a backstory on
To be
one.
specific about the future, Kaiju number 9's eyes can see the functionality of the brain and where it's going to go before it happens. So
Yeah.
it actually can predict the movement of the monster of
The
whoever
opponent.
before it happens.
Yeah.
So that's what they mean by
We
it can see
need
the future.
A backstory on how they defeated number 1.
That was the other thing because
We
we
were
were
all
talking
saying
about
this.
this
we need it.
because Coop was like, "That's the most OP shit he's ever heard."
Unavoidable
It's
attacks.
Gojo's eyes.
And like,
For real though.
so the question becomes, how the hell did they defeat it?
Yeah, we need a backstory.
After that, we cut back. Kafka finally overcomes his fear by the power of friendship and transforms. And then we get him aura farming for the last 3 minutes of the show. And he's just jumping around. Very cool detail
There's
on him.
like some Iron Man moments where he has like
Yeah.
booster rockets on his
On his
feet.
feet.
Yeah. He's jumping up. He's dashing down. He's doing the One Punch Man punch. He's doing everything. He hits the stance like this where he has his heart.
Oh,
in
where
his
he ripped out the
hands.
core?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
he's
that
like,
was a cool moment.
Yeah. So very good episode.
Yeah.
You know
Very
what they
good
say?
episode.
Badass people don't look at explosions.
Very true. And that's the end of the episode. So how are we feeling, boys?
I think that was a really good episode.
Was-
I would give it a 9.
It was
Really?
it was much better. Much better. I'd give it a 9 as well.
I'm giving it an 8.5.
Nice.
Think it's good. Think it's good.
Yeah.
I really liked it. But yeah. Do we want to jump into Dandadan? That was pretty quick, but I mean, was there anything else you guys want to
There
talk
was
about?
I just want to state that the character, I'll keep reiterating it again, but the character designs for season 2 are a lot better.
A lot
They
better.
are
A lot
better.
better than season 1. Season
Even
1
Kafka's Kaiju looks a lot better.
It looked
not
clean.
not
Yeah.
it was
Much-
less CG.
much
Yeah.
more detailed.
Yeah, more detailed.
And it wasn't like a soft, rounded image. It looked like it was from the manga almost.
Yeah, it did. It was more manga oriented than the first season, where it was kind of we had those rounded corners. It was softer.
Yeah.
This season has been really good with
Yeah,
that.
Narumi looks fantastic compared to season 1.
Yeah, because season 1 Narumi looked like shit. It looked like
But yeah,
shit.
everyone looks good. And
Everyone looks really good. Good episode. We'll catch them next week. Let's jump into some.
This episode was a little slower.
Yep.
We learned a few things.
This is
Well,
episode
we
17. start off with Seiko and the gang failing to dispel the
They're
evil
trying
eye.
to exercise it.
Exercise him,
and
yeah.
they're singing around. Da 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 da. He's Gigi, or the evil eye, is still stuck in Taro.
Yep.
They're all eating around the table, and they end up finding out that hot water turns Gigi back to Gigi, and cold water turns him into evil eye.
They found out that Gigi turned back because he ate
Taro was trying to eat something.
Yeah, and then he transformed into
and it was
Gigi.
hot.
Yeah. And then they find out that he can turn into Gigi again, but only if the last thing he touched
It's
was
a
hot
very
water.
weird. There's no explanation for this
No,
as to why hot and cold. Well, actually, maybe there is. Maybe there is. Like, you think about it, like it was stuck in the volcano for a long time, and it kind of kept it there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It could not escape from the volcano.
So
Interesting.
maybe there's something to it.
Maybe.
But there's no real explanation for it as of yet.
No. We get a little bit more character development with the boxing alien. His Earth name is Peeny Weenie. We find out he came back because the
The cow can't live in this planet,
cow can't live in
and
his
it's
planet.
not producing milk.
Yep. And his child needs milk, so they came back, and now they work on a dairy farm.
Yes.
That's very close by.
Yes. They even took off in the spaceship because I thought they were taking off somewhere far, but they literally went
one of the coolest
maybe
animations.
300 meters.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, we're home.
Yep.
Talk about waste of gas.
Waste of
good for
gas.
Maybe they run on cow milk.
True. Very true. Gang gets into a car. They're going to see Gigi's parents, who are in the hospital, as he's now back to Gigi.
Mm-hmm.
We get the
His
romantic.
parents are okay.
Yeah.
They're okay.
On the way, we also get that romantic handhold.
Oh, yeah.
Touch me.
No, not quite like that. It
It's
started
like
off.
kinda like
It started off
touching
with
and
like a
rubbing.
pinky touch, and then Okuno was like, "No, don't touch me!"
Don't touch me. Cooties.
Put your hand back.
And then it became more,
Yeah. And then it was
she started like
rubbing.
rubbing and shit. And
Yeah,
he didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, man, this kid's a loser. Like, you like her, she likes you. Like, there's
I mean, he is a loser though.
like, make a move, man.
But like,
He's
it's-
always
its character, like it is actually, it makes sense with the characters. Like when I think of it,
there are bigger nerds than him and more introverted nerds than him that would make a move.
okay, but like he's still a nerdy boy.
he's
and,
been a
you know,
loner for most of his life.
yeah, he has no
Because
social skills.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the social skills to deal with a situation like that, which makes sense with his character. I think all this stuff, when I think back to it, I'm like, no, everything that they're doing in this show makes complete sense with their characters, because they like Momo does dumb things because she's still an adolescent girl. Okuran does the same thing because he's an adolescent boy. You know what I mean? They're still making mistakes and learning, which is pretty cool. We jump to the Keto family getting arrested. We find out that they're subterraneans.
Yeah. So that was interesting.
Every time I hear subterraneans, do you guys watch that episode of South Park? Crab.
I was gonna say One Punch Man.
Yeah, that's what I was
Okay.
literally going to say.
Yeah.
One Punch Man.
I just
Subterraneans
hear
was
crab
literally.
people.
I just remember
Crab
that amazing fight dream from One Punch Man where he's like popping off.
So this is my question though: are they aliens or are they from Earth?
Good question. Good
That
question.
I do not know.
We'll find out.
We'll find out, I guess.
I'm sure we'll find out, because they the subterranean ends up being like, we will find you, Momo.
Because technically, the worm was an alien.
yeah.
And she said they were growing it for
Yeah.
200 years.
Mhm.
So possibly they were out of Earth. So that could be a hint.
We cut back to the high school, and ISA.
Somebody made a return.
Somebody made a return. Ira.
Yes,
Ira's
back in the.
Ira's back in the
mix.
picture.
Yep.
And she was pissed that she was not invited.
Well, she was actually she was there in the beginning of the episode at the
Before they-
gathering
before they left.
before they left.
Yeah.
But she's just coming back to school. You're seeing her social development as of what happened in the first season play
People
out.
don't really want to hang out with her anymore
Yep.
because she spread that rumor.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But ISA ends up bringing down Okuran and Ira and being like, "Hey, let's do a sleepover
Slumber party.
to keep an eye on Gigi." That ends up happening. They end up
Okuran's
going
like,
there.
oh my god, yes.
Oh my
Sleep over the Momo.
They're all
And Ira's
freaking
like,
out.
oh my god, yes, sleep over with Okuran.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. And they get there. Seiko dispels Taro, and they're all sitting around, and Okuran drops some soy sauce on his hand, and he fucking explodes. That's
Well, there was two scenes, right? They
replayed it.
the grandmother, what was her name?
Seiko.
Seiko asked for the soy sauce, and they did this crazy close up of the soy sauce spilling a drop, and I was like, oh, it's gonna splash and land on him. First one did it, but it
missed.
did drop and splash. I was like, okay. And then she was like, no, the other one, and he was like, okay. And that splash did jump.
Yep. And then
On
he
him.
exploded.
And then he literally just flips the tables and
He nuked their house in
Yeah.
a
Like-
split second.
all that hot food must have got flung onto
Such a waste of
Ira
food.
and Momo.
It's just crazy.
You had a moment with the food when they showed it off.
Dude, right when it cuts to the food, there's a scene where it's real food. It's a picture of real food CG'd into the whole thing.
It was, you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of cutting things out of a fucking magazine.
Yeah.
Just like pasting it on
Yeah.
there so it stands out.
Yeah, it was
There's a reason why they did
Like
that.
Angela Anaconda.
yeah.
There's a reason why they did it. Because in the manga, when the author drew it, it was really realistic.
Oh,
Just
really?
ultra-
Like it was like
realistic?
ultra realism food. It just out of nowhere on the page. I'm like, why?
Why are we here? Okay,
Interesting.
how are we feeling about this episode, boys?
This feels like a 7.5 for me.
I would give it a 7.
I'm in agreement with Sheldon.
Yeah.
I say 7.5.
Yeah, it was a good episode.
Wasn't bad.
Actually, no, I'm changing it to an 8 because we didn't get fan service.
Yeah, I mean,
There
you're
was no
not
fan
wrong.
service this
You're not
episode.
wrong.
So I'm giving it an extra 0.5
For no fan service?
for
For
no fan service.
Fair.
For
I'm going
once in their lives.
7.5. I'm gonna stick with that. I think it was a good episode. Obviously, we've had two or three now episodes of just jam-packed action. So having
I
this
think this is episode 4.
This is episode 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So 3 episodes of jam-packed action, and now we're kind of getting a little. We had this little slump, and next episode's gonna pop off again,
Yes.
right? We
Yes.
have some really cool things to look forward to with Gigi exploding into the evil eye.
Yeah, which we also learned that the evil eye is in its infancy right now.
Yeah. He's like
It
a
still
born
has
again.
room to grow.
Yep.
And that is it for
That's anime
Dandadan.
reviews.
That's anime reviews. Hopefully we kept it a little
Hey,
short.
thanks for watching the pod. Thanks.
Thanks for watching the podcast.
Oh, we're just kidding.
We got some more fun stuff to talk about.
Pat, so last episode we brought it up, but we didn't really talk about it. Pat brought this to our attention. This was about Steam. Actually, Pat, you explain it.
So
You know more about this.
originally they were banning or shadow banning adults or not safe for work games. And so I posted it to the group.
Pat was very upset.
was.
Of course.
It's like my catalog is gone.
My catalog. No, it's so to make sure that the guys read it, I had to summarize it a bit because it's not just about NSFW
Yeah,
games.
because
It's not.
Here I thought we were just like, oh, they're getting rid of Gooner games.
They're getting rid of
on
Gooner
freaking
games. So
Steam.
I had to summarize it for them to make it more like
Pat was like, this is not about
this
just
is
porn.
this is a big issue. So a company, Collective Shout, has an advocacy group is pressurizing Visa and MasterCard to pretty much stop payment for Steam. And so Steam
for certain games.
for certain games specifically.
Yeah.
NSFW, a lot of his
Basically just porn games.
porn
Yep.
games at the moment.
Yeah.
But-
Anything that has to do with sex.
Mhm.
It's sets a dangerous precedence for what a religious or advocacy group can pressure a payment company processor.
Now, there's a
Should do
little bit
this.
more to this, though, because
Mhm.
you said Visa and MasterCard came out with some statements.
They did. They came out with a statement saying that we did not pressure anyone. They're gaslighting us because Steam has come out and said this is happening.
Yeah, this is why this is going on. This advocacy group is basically pressuring us to take the payment processing away from all of your fun hentai games. How could we
Yeah.
ever go on?
The thing is with the advocacy group, they're a feminist advocacy group. Nothing against feminism here, but they pick and choose which one they want to do.
Okay.
So
That's interesting.
remember when I said a couple weeks ago they advocate for
For the removal of like
Cuties.
They advocated
they love
for Cuties, the Netflix show about like just pageant kids and everything
pageant
like
kids.
that. And they also are not advocating for games like GTA
Detroit
5,
Become Human.
Detroit Become Human, Cyberpunk, any of these games that include like prostitution or anything that includes the anything that would be
Again, that goes against
derogatory
their
towards-
religious views.
Yeah, against their religious views or
Because
derogatory towards like kids or
the
women.
lists that they
But Cuties was the exception.
But Cuties is an exception
Which is
to that
weird.
rule.
It's a little
Very,
weird.
very, very odd.
yeah.
But yeah, this is you are right. It sets a dangerous precedent for these companies like
President?
Steam. Precedent for game sellers like Steam, Sony, all Microsoft, Nintendo, that they could just take down games willy-nilly if they don't agree with this advocacy
It's
group.
not well. On top of that, it's also like the credit card companies just saying like, "Sorry, you can't purchase this."
Yeah.
Then it's like, what's the point of signing up for your credit card, man? Discover American Express. This is your chance to take over. It's your chance. Discover, especially you, because you've been falling by the wayside.
True. Yeah, because why did they have to follow
Get into the Gooners.
everything?
There needs to be. I mean, the thing is, this all goes back to the onus of the parents. Like, if you don't want your kids playing these games, right?
Don't be a shitty parent.
A parent can. You
It's
shouldn't
not even
be
that.
allowing.
It's
You can't get a credit card before you're 18, meaning you can't buy these games before you're a legal adult, right?
technically yes and no.
Without the I mean, sure,
Back
you could
in the
get
day,
Steam. You could
if you
get
wanted a
Steam
credit
cards
card,
and everything like that.
Much Music was the way to go because there was nothing on that card. You have to physically load the card with your own money, and then you can use it as a credit card.
But at the same time, I don't think these are games that are necessarily being picked up by children as much as they are trying to put out there.
Yeah.
Just because there's not really a big push for these games on kids or anything like that. These are fully like 18 rated games. You have to, when you sign up for a Steam account, you have to make sure you age verify yourself. And if your kid is making their own Steam account and you're not monitoring what they're buying, that's on you, bro.
Yeah, parents
there is parental supervision on Steam.
There's parental supervision on everything.
If the parents are involved with them setting up their account. But if they're not, kids can do whatever the hell they want.
My argument to that would be you should be taking better care of your kids in a sense that, like, if you're just letting your kids on the internet free reign at young ages,
internet use.
and you're just letting them buy whatever they want online, that's kind of a problem. Maybe you should be looking
More
at
involved.
your kids, more involved. I mean, geez.
I get it. You work and shit, you're tired, but my God, man, do a better job of raising your kids.
For sure. I mean, these are just things that shouldn't even be on the minds of people. I don't know. It's bad all the way around.
Now, in retaliation to Steam taking away all their porn games, adult games, and the censorship happening, GOG has come out to be the hero of
Gooner games.
Gooners unite.
They're saying censorship is quietly deciding which games you can buy, and they're saying, fuck you, we're not doing that. You can do whatever you want with us.
GOG is going to be the next...
next thing you know, MasterCard and Visa are like...
Denied.
like, no more.
No more.
Yeah. It's okay. American Express, Discover, do your thing, man. Get in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so... There has been a little bit of backtrack from Visa and MasterCard as they are getting a lot of backlash from this entire movement. So 4chan has been really
4chan of all people.
I know.
4chan,
of course, it'd be 4chan.
They're all gooners over there. What do you expect? 4chan has been bombarding Visa and MasterCard with emails, phone calls. Whatever you can think of take it back. Don't do it. This is
to reverse the
pretty much
the decision.
Whoever
on this.
is the louder, whoever's more vocal will win in the end. Typically, right?
Yeah, if the vocal majority start like going against Steam, you'll see a much larger.
It's not just Steam, it's just Visa.
I mean, sure, Visa, MasterCard, like
so
you'll see the reversal of these things. I mean, it's
you know what?
it's
Never mind. I
inevitable.
changed my mind. I'm with Visa and MasterCard. We need less degeneracy in our world.
No.
This is a movement I will support moving forward.
It's not, but there are other ways to counteract the whole censorship.
Move the degenerates to their own island
No, just make a specific
and build a wall around them.
It's not.
Makes-
it's easier than you think. They're giving away stuff for free.
Okay. So let's not, instead of charging the kids for it, let's just give it away to all the kids for free.
Yeah,
that's
it's free. It's free.
Yeah.
So
perfect.
it's that's so.
Why not make
Visa
a
and
platform
MasterCard also went
specifically for
after
these Gooner games?
itch.io, which is also a streaming, not a streaming, a website that publishes games for indie developers.
Okay.
And so they were hit with a stop or will take down payment. And so Itch took down, shadow banned all the NSFW games, but in the last 48 hours,
They put them back
they've
up.
been they've been unbanning free games.
Free. Oh,
Free
okay.
games because it doesn't go against
The
Visa and
Visa,
MasterCard's
Mm,
policies if
okay.
it's free,
Interesting.
right? And so it wasn't just because the whole thing about this entire thing is not just because of the NSFW games.
Right.
A lot of games got hit.
Right.
Indie developers, a lot of LGBT
Mhm.
games were also
Hit as
hit
well.
as well. Because apparently it went against Collective Shout's religious views, which
Okay.
is a Christian group or
Right.
a Catholic group, something like that.
Okay.
And so they were taken down as well. So for the LGBTQ ones, so that was a big blowout on Visa Mastercards.
Gotcha. Okay.
So there was a lot of censorship happening. And so what's stopping companies from like, oh, this goes against reviews? Visa Mastercard stop this, or they won't.
Well, the thing is, like, there's no, when it comes to like private companies, you can't really tell them what to do. They have their views for a reason. You know, if they believe in something, they believe in something. That's how they made their name. So like, you just can't, a group just can't be like, no, you got to do this because we're part of this. You have to cater to, no, they don't have to. No company has to cater to anybody realistically. They can choose to do whatever they want to do, especially if they are a private corporation. You know, if they're public, a little bit different maybe because they want to make their money, but private corporations, private businesses can cater to whoever they want. People, is it, you know, bad? Maybe, but it's their prerogative. It's their prerogative. They can do whatever they want. No one's forcing them to do anything, just like no one's forcing you or your neighbor to do the next thing that they want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, in that respect, if this is the way Steam wants to go by removing stuff, that's their choice. But if they want to give away the games for free to support these people, they can as well.
Fair. Okay. So
also, this is the most invested I've ever seen Pat.
I know. Yeah, this is
He's very.
this is the only thing.
I don't know if
he's
it's
like-
about the freedom or just about his Gooner games being
It's
taken
about his
away.
Gooner
No,
games. It's his catalog being taken away from him.
It's just because, well, why do I have to listen to companies how I want to spend my money?
Fair. Which is
Right.
why you take your business elsewhere if they won't support it.
Yeah.
Well, something we're probably all going to be spending our money on is the new Spider-Man movie when it comes out, and we got some teasers and some maybe some leaked information. Oh my goodness, some things from Spider-Man Brand New Day. Did you guys see you saw the suit?
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Did they change it from the last scene of Spider-Man?
Yep.
A little bit,
It
yeah.
has
A little bit.
protruding webs now instead of it looked like a seamless spandex suit in the
Okay.
last
Yeah,
one.
and it's not as bright of a blue like when we saw
okay.
at the
I
end.
like the bright blue.
I did too. I'm a little sad that they changed the brightness of the blue. They went a little bit darker with it, which is it's kind of like
It
It's
looks like
possible.
a mix.
it's like that plushy blue.
It it
Pick
looks
up that plushie.
I'm not standing up.
Try to show people examples, man.
I want to say it's kind of like a mix of, I would say, like there's elements of Tobey Maguire's, elements of Andrew Garfield's, and
Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man.
yeah, it's kind of like a very cool amalgamation of all of like elements from everything, which I liked. I think it looks good. I'm happy to see where they're taking it. We also did get some slightly leaked news that might not be true, but hey,
Find out.
Mr. Negative might be the big
Villain.
villain of this movie. How are we feeling about that?
I think it's lame.
Yeah.
We already got it in a video game and it was so well done. It
Yeah.
was so well
Well,
done.
this is the first time we'll see Mr. Negative on the big screen.
On the big
Who are they
screen.
gonna get? Simu Liu to play freaking Mr.
Oh.
Negative again?
Please
Or
don't.
not again, but like they're gonna get him? Please.
I
It's
mean,
enough.
we will find out. We will find
But
out.
I don't want it. If this is true, like we've seen a Mr. Negative. They've done it. We're good. You're gonna be repeating a story again, but without Aunt May.
Aunt May.
Aunt May.
Aunt May.
Aunt May. You know?
Like, yeah, I mean, fair enough. At the same time, I think, I mean, it was inevitable.
Unless this is the reason why they're doing this because Sony's not allowing Marvel to access any of the other villains from Spider-Man.
Because right now we can't have
Craven.
We
can't have Morbius.
Morbius. We can't have
The Spider Women people.
Well, in the last movie, we did see the tease of Venom,
But we don't even know what's going on with that.
but we don't know what's happening with
Yeah.
it yet. Of course, we don't know what we're going to see in this movie. I mean, at the same time where we might see Mr. Negative, we might also get other villains. Like, we've seen multiple villains in a lot of these movies,
Right.
and it would be cool to see them not just bring in Mr. Negative, but they're probably gonna have other characters, right? Like making their way in. I mean, at this time in the MCU, Daredevil, Mr. Fisk has become the mayor of New York. So we also have that going on in the background, and Daredevil was introduced in the last movie. So we might see stuff like that. Mr. Fisk getting involved. We might see.
They have said 3 characters coming to Brand New Day.
Punisher's one of them.
Punisher for sure. Yeah.
John Berthenol's been,
Berthenol.
which will be interesting
Yeah.
because it's not going to be a rated R Punisher we're going to be getting.
Yeah. It's not going to be rated R, but I mean, to be fair, in this last season of Daredevil, like I was, he actually was a little bit.
Is this spoilers?
Not spoilers. No,
Okay.
he's more of a secluded Punisher.
Which is what he kind of is in the comics.
Which is what he is in the comics,
Yeah.
and it's not him on this like bloodthirsty mission anymore.
No,
right?
no.
And we're getting a new season of that too before we see Brand New Day. So I'd like to see where they're gonna take that. But I don't see it him being this brooding killer, obviously, in the movie. In like Spider-Man. We're gonna see a more secluded version. And I'd love to see how that plays out.
I want to see Spider-Boy.
Spider-Boy?
So it's Spider-Boy is Spider-Man's sidekick, but he's not really mentioned at all. He was like maybe in like a few shots of a comic and then he died. But more recently, they brought him back and nobody remembers who he is. Yeah, and so Spider-Boy has his own little run right now, but maybe not right now, but a little while back, he's got his own little run where he's trying to get people to remember him. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's really what this whole movie's about.
Yes.
Is now, Spider-Man is Tom Holland is no more.
No.
in
No,
this-
well,
in
Peter
this-
Parker
or
is
Peter
no more.
Parker, sorry. Peter Parker is no more in this universe. He's been basically engineered out of everyone's minds.
Mhm.
Nobody knows who his real identity is or what he's going through. He's now solo dolo on
Yes.
this mission. He's alone, really alone for the first time
Mhm.
in this franchise. He's always had his friends at his back. He's always had his family at his back. He's always had Iron Man at his back or somebody there. But now he doesn't have that. He doesn't have those relationships.
But does the mind wiping spell account for technology?
What do you mean?
Because he said people. He wishes. Remember when in at the end of Spider-Man, he was like, "I want everyone to forget," but that doesn't account for technology forgetting him.
Well,
What are you getting to?
Like Tony Stark's AI programs,
Uh,
Shield
mm,
having like his identity,
okay.
right?
I think it would have just
Avengers Tower.
maybe we'll see some people who know him, but I don't
Because that's an aspect that was definitely left out.
Hmm.
This is where the writing kind of failed this part. It's what happens with the databases that they have on Spider-Man.
Well, I mean, we might find that out in the movie.
We might
right?
find
like
out.
that might be the what we're gonna. They might even address
Because-
that right off rip.
because the suit also uses AI, right? To remember
Well,
his
his previous suits
His
did.
previous
Okay.
suits did.
This one is like a homemade suit.
Oh,
this is
homemade
his
suit.
own suit.
Yeah.
Right?
We
So-
don't know what's going on with his
Uh-huh.
new suit, but his old suits were made by Tony.
Yeah.
So
The-
that's where the AI came from.
Mhm.
And I was saying this Spider-Man is the highlight for Marvel right now. Like by far. There is so much potential for the Spider-Man just in general in these films because we have now access, like we we're saying, to Deadpool, Punisher, Johnny Storm. We have
Well, out of the last couple
I don't think
phases,
Fantastic Four is in it yet because they're in a different universe.
They will be.
They will be. They're going to be tied in. Like we've already gotten kind of that.
It was like at the end of Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
There was an end credit scene of Fantastic Four's ship coming into their universe.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we know that they are going to be in there, and we know Johnny Storm's going to be there, and we've seen some cool team ups in the comic books of them, Wolverine, Deadpool. There's endless number of team ups for this dude. I'm excited.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it is their more exciting franchise right now.
For sure. For sure.
Spider-Man is their most exciting fight.
I mean,
like Fantastic Four is a step in the right direction. Thunderbolts is a step in the right direction, but the hype isn't there. But with Spider-Man coming, the hype is there.
Yeah, for sure. The hype's always there for those movies.
Do you know which other characters are coming to Spider-Man Brand New Day?
I don't.
Okay, Scorpion.
Oh, yes, Scorpion. Yeah.
And Hulk.
Yeah, Hulk was just announced.
Right. Okay, we're getting a Hulk in this.
Yeah.
Now, I hope he's not just in the last 5 minutes of the movie like Captain
I
America
really
Brave
don't want
New World,
Ruffalo
but-
Hulk anymore, man.
There's-
I'm sick of this shit.
There's
I'm
also one new character that hasn't been named yet. Sadie Sink is gonna be in.
She's the real MJ. Or maybe she'll be Gwen Stacy.
I don't know.
She might be Gwen Stacy.
I mean, she's a redhead.
True.
The real Mary Jane Watson would make more sense.
That's true. That's true. I mean, MJ wasn't even. That's not her name. Wasn't Mary Jane? Like the MJ.
It was
had.
Zendaya's character.
It was Zendaya's character.
Yeah.
Wasn't even technically Mary Jane. She
No,
was
something else.
I can't remember her.
Michelle Jones.
Yeah, Michelle Jones. So
Yeah.
we might get the actual MJ coming in. We don't know. I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited for this. This is going to be a day, like a night long. Like I want to go watch that first day.
Yeah.
Right. I can't miss out.
No, we got to buy tickets.
For sure. For
Buy
sure.
tickets.
For
This comes
sure.
out
You keep saying that, but every time we go to watch a movie, you go watch it ahead of us.
To be fair, y'all go at like 10:30. Y'all like, what's the latest time we can
I'm
we can
trying
go?
to accommodate for everybody.
I know.
Andre was working that night. He could have made the movie with us
I know.
to watch Superman, but he decided to go home.
Oh, I know.
He decided to go home after work.
For sure. See? And that's why I like going at 7:30.
Which is fair. But at that point, the 7 p.m. tickets were sold out because I was waiting on you.
Yeah,
Because you misunderstood my question.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, I also says I want to go 7 p.m.
Why are you holding the mic?
What?
Why are you holding the mic?
Because I
like
want
that?
to.
He
Okay.
wants to. Let him do what he
My
wants to
thing,
do.
man. Shut up.
Okay.
What else we got on the docket? Was that
Nintendo Switch.
Nintendo's? Oh my goodness, Nintendo stuff. I completely forgot.
move it.
We had all these
can hear it.
amazing brand new games coming to the Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah, they dropped their partner support direct, which was kind of lackluster. I mean, there was a couple games that I was like, okay, cool, like Bravely Default Zero, which is like this whole beginning of Bravely Default, apparently.
So please
How
just
things
port
went
it
down.
to the Steam. I want to play it.
We have a new Octopath Traveler 0.
Oh yes, Octopath.
What did I say?
You said the
Bravely
Oh,
Default.
sorry, that's what I meant.
Bravely
Octopath Traveler
Octopath,
Zero,
okay,
not
yeah,
Bravely
yeah.
Default Zero.
I was confused. I was like, I don't
My
know. 'cause,
apologies.
Like, I didn't
They-
see
It's
it.
made by the same people. It's the same shit. It is what it is.
Please,
Octopath
Square,
Zero.
port it to Steam. I want it.
There's also a really good game called Chilling by the Campfire, where you can create a campfire and use really, really shitty camera to chat with your friends while making a fire.
Really bad graphics.
Yeah, it looked fantastic. I can't wait to spend $125 on that game. Let's just ball out.
Yeah, so the prices are getting crazy with Nintendo.
I mean, hold on. Let's get into that in a second. We still have some other releases.
Like
coming
what?
out. There was the Final Fantasy Tactics, of course. You guys really like
They
that.
announced that a while back. Yep.
Yep. We have there was let me get up a full list.
We don't need a full list.
We
They
don't
announced
need-
a bunch of like third-party games that really weren't that exciting. Couple maybe, but that was it. It was
Yeah.
I only really care about the JRPGs.
Are you interested in Monster Hunter Stories?
actually that was the one game that was interesting.
Yeah.
And it's not a Nintendo Switch exclusive.
no.
It's not.
Because-
It's coming to every platform.
Yep.
And so what's the reason to buy a Switch 2? There isn't one still, in my opinion, I don't think.
What do you mean? You don't want to spend outrageous prices on games for
I'm
absolutely no
good.
reason?
You know when it drops on the PlayStation 2?
Capcom, you're the best.
It'll be
I love
like
you.
$89.99.
Square, learn from it.
I don't know. It seems okay. So, still no reason to buy a Switch 2 in my opinion.
Yep. Still, and there's less of a reason to buy a Switch 1 now, but they decided to increase the price, like you were trying to say.
So Nintendo they announced again that their prices will be rising for
Cool.
All
right now. The
games.
Switch 2 is untouched, but they said it will happen in the future. Switch 1 is being bumped up by another 40, 50 bucks USD. Their games are being bumped up as well. Switch games, not Switch 2 games, Switch games
Why?
are being increased in prices.
Why?
And their accessories are being increased in prices.
Why?
Usually, older technology is supposed to get cheaper, not more expensive. I don't understand this play, and they're blaming market conditions.
Market conditions.
They're blaming market conditions for items that are already in stock at stores that have not been touched in a little bit, and they're blaming market conditions.
Well, the price.
I understand new products,
Switch
product
2.
being made, them having the price increase, but stuff that's already sitting on your shelf should not be increased.
Yeah, I mean,
Especially if they're blaming market conditions, which everybody knows it's tariffs, but the tariffs aren't affecting that bullshit.
I mean, true. I mean, the fact that they're increasing the prices on all these things just makes me think. I think I'm gonna go out and buy myself a Switch 1 now.
Why?
For more
money.
More money. Even though you can get a used one off Facebook Marketplace for nearly less than half of the price.
I don't get this at all. Like, why is this happening?
Nintendo is an anomaly to me. I just don't understand.
I think Nintendo's trying to bully consumers.
No, but the thing is, we looked at this before the pod. They just released the fact that they sold 8.7 million Nintendo Switch 2 titles since till July 30th. What? Who's buying $100 games?
Here's my issue with this. Okay, they're not saying that consumers are buying this. They're just saying it's being sold. So realistically,
No. 5.4 million consumers bought.
That's what it said.
Yeah.
Okay.
8.7 total sales. That includes
But
retail
8.7
stores.
million. Yeah, I was just gonna say 8.7 million total could be the stores buying them from Nintendo.
That's stores and consumers. Consumers were only, I believe, just about 5.4, maybe 5.3 million.
Yeah.
That's still an absurdly high
Nintendo's
amount.
really pushing their brand power out.
Oh, for
and
sure.
they are like, yeah, we're worth it. You should be buying us. At this point, I don't know, man.
No, it's not. It's not worth it.
Especially your old tech. Your old tech is now 8 years old. It should be cheap. It should have been cheaper like 3 years ago, realistically.
Your game should have been cheaper.
Yeah,
They should be $50 at least.
Especially the ones that came out in the first 2-3 years of the Switch.
Breath of the Wild is $85 now. It went up in price from $80. Why?
Because why not?
Oh, because
you want to know why? Because Andre is going to go out and buy it.
Nah.
That's why. He's going to go out and buy every $100 Nintendo Switch 2 game.
This is probably the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen come out of a gaming company in a long ass time. You know, it's not since like Microsoft announced with Xbox One that they were going to be always online. The camera is always going to be on. And if you're sharing your game, you have to pay a developer fee that goes straight to developers for like $5-10. This is the most ridiculous thing I've seen in a while.
Can we just talk about how 1 month ago Borderlands 4 didn't release its price and people shot themselves online
Because of what Randy Pitchford
almost
said.
legitimately
Because of what Randy Pitchford said.
Just because he said, "Oh, we're going to increase the price to
Not just
$80."
because. It is because.
No, it is, and that's what I'm saying. And now we have a complete, like, Nintendo just completely was like, no, hold up, Randy Pitchford, hold my beer. We're going to increase the price of everything. Could you imagine if Randy Pitchford said, "Ayo, Borderlands 1 and 2 and 3 are actually going up in price to $100 each"? Are you out of your mind?
But Borderlands, they came out with like it's going to be $70 for their game. American, sorry. So that's going to be like $80. Canadian.
It's like the 89. It's the same title. It's the same as every other release title coming out.
Yeah.
You know, the same price as what we've seen on every new gen.
And then on top of that, 2 weeks ago or a week ago, Microsoft came out and was like, well, actually, we are going to be dropping our prices back down to that $70 American price point or $80 price point for Canadians. They're dropping their prices on their games.
Yeah. I think
Because
they
it's
said
not working.
It's not.
I think they said that on specifically just on new releases, they will be that full price. But then I think their older releases, they're going to be they drop them.
No.
That's what I read from Tech Radar.
For Microsoft?
Yeah.
You know, like their
They said
Outer Worlds 2
Outer Worlds 2,
was a
just
new
dropped.
game. It is going to drop back down.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
That's what I was saying. I'm
Okay.
saying for certain releases, they are going to be dropping the prices of them, but they never completely said we're eliminating that.
Well,
that top-tier
Microsoft
price
is
line.
stupid because they release stuff on fucking Game Pass.
I mean, very true.
Well, that's a different.
that's
conversation.
completely different thing.
different
But
conversation.
the fact that I just don't understand how Nintendo fanboys are still going out and just spending
You know what this could be?
so much money.
You know what this might be a smart marketing tactic on Nintendo with them raising the prices of the original Switch. I think
Force them to buy them.
consumers are going to look at, okay, old Switch, new Switch, a little bit of a price difference, maybe like $40-$50. I guess I'll just go with the new Switch too.
But it's not. No, it's more than that. I think the Switch itself is now $399.99 American, so it's probably like $420.
OLED out here was
$429?
$449.
I think that's getting upped to like $5. And
Yep.
then you're gonna see
the
Switch
regular
at like
Switch was
$429.
$399.99.
Yeah, so we're gonna get like $429,
$440 probably.
maybe $440. Okay, but
The
then
Switch Lite is $299.99.
but then the Switch 2 is like $799. We're talking about like almost double the price. But at the same time, you can go on Facebook Marketplace and buy yourself a used Switch for less than half the cost. For almost a quarter of the cost, you can get yourself a used Switch for with no issues.
Yeah.
People are selling them like hotcakes because these Nintendo fanboys are going out and spending $1,000 on a console that just doesn't warrant that amount of money.
It really doesn't, man. There really wasn't that much of an improvement. It was.
It's not. It's all quality of life improvements. It's a good console. Don't get me wrong, but $800. Let's be real with each other. That's too much money.
Yeah.
I would have
The
bought a computer.
the computer, a PS5 Pro.
But you can't play Mario on there.
Uh,
You can't play Donkey Kong Bonanza on there.
I'm about.
Give it-
Fire Emblem,
give it a year.
Metroid.
You could crack it.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to play those games at a $50 price tag, maybe even a $40 price tag. If they brought it down to $30, maybe we can start talking, but damn, that is far from what we're seeing. $115 for Tears of the Kingdom, I'd rather get run over.
Yeah, it's getting too much. I don't know what Nintendo. I don't know how this is gonna work out for Nintendo.
It's working out fantastically. That's the craziest thing.
Let me just say this. If you're still supporting Nintendo, you're a sheep.
That's fair.
I mean, that's how, yeah, honestly, you really are. Like, with all of the other options out there for video games, and
But people will call you
understand-
brokies or be like, maybe save your money better, blah, blah, blah.
Save my money better. I
can
spend
buy
my money
it.
well.
He spends a lot of money well, okay? I just don't see the value.
No, I don't see the value either.
I'd rather, for that cost, I'd rather go on a trip, bro. Like, let's go to Mexico for that price, man. Like, a Nintendo Switch 2, which I'm going to have to shell out hundreds of more dollars for games. Hundreds.
Yep.
Like, it's gotten outlandish. The Switch 1 was already ridiculous. The Switch 2 has just taken the absurdity and ramped it up. I'm at a loss for words with this company.
I am too right now. It's kind of sad, man.
Yeah, let's follow Nintendo or Hero or Shepherd.
Yeah. My goodness.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Nintendo, I don't know what the game plan is here. I mean, you just want to make more money. I get it.
Nintendo, fuck you.
They're no longer about the players. It's about the shareholders.
It's about the money.
It's about the money.
Gamers
Money,
are
money, money.
important to them. They can chill out whatever, and they know their fans will buy it.
Bah.
Yeah, I'm just.
They know they will.
I can't with this world. I can't with what's going on. I think that's pretty much it. Was that it for
that.
today?
Yeah. End all be all. Well, that's it for Nintendo.
Yeah.
We're done. This is the end of our pod. Sack Squad, thank you for watching us again. Let us know how you feel about the Nintendo prices coming out and what they're doing. If you think it's ridiculous, let us know. If you think, hey, maybe you guys should just get more money and better jobs, tell us. I'd like to hear your thoughts about this.
Yeah,
and
maybe
why.
maybe we should be buying 2 or 3 Nintendo Switch 2s
Tell
to
me-
bump up the stock price.
I want to know why it makes sense to you that Nintendo's doing this.
for sure.
That's my big thing.
For
Why
sure.
why people think this is like a positive for Nintendo when really there wasn't much of a difference between 1 and 2.
Also, let us know what anything we talked about, the anime reviews, the Spider-Man stuff, the Visa MasterCard stuff. Let us know what you guys think down below. Thank you guys. Thank you, Sack Squad. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. do all those things. But we'll see you in the next one.
We love you.
Peace.
Peace.